So far, we've talked about Zionism's ancient religious roots and the situation in Europe in the late 19th century. But how did it actually become a concrete ideology? In this episode, we're looking at how Zionism, the ideology, came about and who helped create it. But before we begin, if you sign up to my membership, you get early access to the next episode. Check it out, it's only a few dollars or pounds, the price of a cup of coffee. There's a link in the description, as well as a link to the other episodes in this series. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss a new upload. Towards the end of the 19th century, as I spoke about in my previous episode, Europe was a continent of contradiction. Growing emancipation for Jews and other minorities, yet anti-Semitism was on the rise. The assassination of Tsar Alexander II in Russia led to a wave of anti-Jewish pogroms across Russia. For some, the coexistence of these two extremes, anti-Semitism on one hand and emancipation on the other, it was becoming too much to bear. Theodor Herzl was a Viennese journalist who, whilst covering French politics during the Dreyfus Affair, witnessed how quickly anti-Semitism could erupt in a country that prided itself on emancipation. The subject of the Dreyfus Affair, Alfred Dreyfus, was Jewish, a French artillery officer who was framed as a German spy. His framing and life imprisonment confirmed to Herzl that Jewish emancipation in Europe was a sham. In his 1896 pamphlet, The Jewish State, he argued that the Jews were a nation and needed a state of their own, since waiting for Europeans to grant them equality had proven futile. Pogroms in the East and eruptions of anti-Semitic hatred in the West, typified by events such as the Dreyfus Affair, made that very clear. If you're finding this episode interesting and want to learn more about this topic, I've included a link to a reading list about the subject in the comments section below. Feel free to take a look. If you choose to buy a book, it helps me. I get a small commission, but you don't pay any more. Herzl wasn't just a thinker, he was a doer. In 1897, he gathered Jews from 17 countries in Switzerland for the First Zionist Congress. They created a public platform to establish a home for the Jewish people in Palestine, secured under public law. Different thinkers soon brought different visions. Some saw a socialist utopia, others cultural revival. Some were satisfied waiting for international recognition, others were prepared to use any means to get their state now. But all were united under the banner of Zionism, the big idea. Still, however, Zionism was a minority idea. It had few adherents, and the vast majority of Jews were still not Zionists. Herzl died in 1904, his dream of a Jewish state still unfulfilled. Next time, we'll look at how Zionism went global. Want to watch the episode now? Become a member of my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so that you never miss a new episode.